I did not care for Kpop Demon Hunters. Didn't like it. Couldn't get into it. It insists upon itself. Have you ever watched something that is universally praised, but struggled to find the appeal? That was me when I loaded up the Netflix app to check out this animated musical. Perhaps the soundtrack is to blame? Aside from Golden, I didn't care for the movie's tunes. That is a problem, as the flow of the story is regularly interrupted by music video sequences. As someone whose knowledge of Asian music doesn't stretch beyond what is featured in anime, I have to ask if Demon Hunters is an authentic example of K-pop. To my untrained ears, it sounded like American boy band slop and hip-hop, which aren't genres I'm fond of. The plot isn't deep, in part due to its short running time, but I can forgive that as I wasn't expecting the next Dune from something called Kpop Demon Hunters. As the title suggests, the story follows an idol trio who battle demonic entities. They protect Earth's souls from supernatural invaders by erecting a magical barrier that is powered by their fans' support. Things begin to go awry when their popularity is threatened by a new boy band whose lineup is made up of demons masquerading as human pretty boys. In the midst of this conflict, protagonist Rumi has to deal with her failing voice and her father's demon ancestry, which she has kept hidden from her bandmates. As things begin to unravel, a romance develops between her and Jinu, the lead singer of her demonic musical rivals. I found this tragic love story to be a little creepy. Rumi must be a teenager or in her early 20s. Jinu, on the other hand, has been around since the medieval ages. Jinu is the underworld version of Leonardo DiCaprio, or Destiny. My rating for Kpop Demon Hunters is a 5 out of 5. I seem to be in the minority when it comes to this film. Review scores suggest that the movie surprisingly appeals to folks of all ages and genders. I think the characters lacked depth, and the story was generic. But on the visual side of things, I have no complaints. The animation does a swell job of bringing the dance numbers to life. I found the character designs appealing and very expressive. Even if I disliked most of the music, I commend the vocalists for their exceptional singing. In terms of comedy, I found the quirky humor to be hit and miss. A lot of the gags didn't work for me. I did, however, smile at the blue tiger's inability to straighten toppled containers for some reason. Rumi's underutilized friends, Mira and Zoe, also contributed with some funny quips. When compared to other Sony animated movies, I can at least praise Kpop Demon Hunters for surpassing the disappointing Miles Morales sequel. It told a complete story rather than being messy sequel bait. Sony is probably kicking themselves for gifting Demon Hunters to Netflix rather than distributing it themselves and making bank at the box office.